What's going on, everybody out there in the YouTube land? Well, I think I got my room just about as good as it's going to get to show a room tour. I've been talking about this for a few weeks now, and there's some things in the corner over here that might not look like it, but there's really no wall space because I'm out of wall space basically. So I got some things that like framed posters and stuff. I got some over here in the corner that I'll switch out stuff here and there, I guess, as time goes, because I just don't have room for all the posters. I got a problem. I like posters and I have a lot of them. I probably got, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the walls, and I probably got another 20 or 25 put up. I have shown some of them in the other videos, but if you haven't seen the videos, then you don't know exactly what I got. Same way with movies. You haven't seen all my updates. You haven't seen all my figures. You've seen pretty damn close bit of them. I've showed in updates and stuff, but you haven't seen them up and close and personal and in detailed, about as good as it's going to get. I mean, I don't want to make a 3-hour video, but it will be a very long video. It might be one of them videos where you just have to watch a little bit here and there. If you don't have patience to sit and watch videos, or you got short attention span or whatever, because this video is going to be pretty long. So you might have to watch a little bit here, next day watch a little bit here, next day watch a little bit here. I don't know exactly how long it'll be, but it's going to be a very long video, I think, because I want to show this stuff off once and for all, and not down to the detail of every Blu-ray I got or every DVD I got, because my DVDs are in boxes right now until we get a bigger place. And it's funny to say that most of this has been occurred in the last 4 years since I've been with Rousey. Because, I mean, I've had movies and stuff. I didn't have maybe 100 Blu-rays. I don't know how many I got now. Same way with DVDs. They're in boxes, so I'm not really going to be able to show you them. I've showed them off in updates and stuff just go back and watch collection updates. That's all I know. But for right now, until their main spot's going to be in that corner in them boxes, I got them alphabetized and all that stuff. I think just about almost every figure I have out. There is a trunk that I have some stuff in that I'll show. I don't know if I'll open it up. I've shown it probably in a video before too. I'm not for sure. CDs, I kind of go through a little bit and maybe let you see a few of things I have. Same way with records and stuff. Just got a new thing to put my records in and stuff. But yeah, there's a big majority of it that's out. And she always tells me, my wife, Rousey, says that I'm not helping you pack this stuff when we move, if we move, or whenever we move. If you've been following me since the last video that we did from our apartment before we moved, I didn't have 70% of this stuff. I have got so much from flea markets, yard sales, specialty shops, collector shops and stuff, traveling and going to Goodwills and different things. I ain't got a whole lot of Goodwill stuff, but a lot of it came from specialty shops and some flea markets and some yard sales and stuff like that. Just looking around the room, it's a lot of stuff, and I keep buying stuff. Oh Lord. Anyway, I finally wanted to do this video and show everybody the entire room of everything that I have in here pretty damn close up as I can. hopefully, you know, if you don't see something too damn long, maybe pause it and zoom it in. I don't know. But just in the last probably 2 years, I've got a ton of figures. And I finally ended up having to get 2 new bookshelves, and I made room for that because I used to have a table up that had a big ring and my wrestling stuff in it. Like I said, if you watch my videos for a long time, you know what I'm talking about. And there's less and less room. But I know how to pack the stuff in here. I know how to fix stuff and make room for stuff. But sooner or later, there's been times where I've sat here and think, my God, I don't really have room for this. And why did I buy it? But I buy it because I love the stuff. I can't help it. If I didn't collect stuff, I don't know what I would be doing. Maybe saving money for what? I don't know. But anyway, it's just the little intro of the big long video that you're about to watch. Hopefully you will watch it all. Like I said, if you don't and you just watch it in pieces, that's fine. Give me some comments, give me some love. And on my little table. And hope you enjoy. Toy collectors, I hope you enjoy. Music collectors, I hope you enjoy. Movie collectors, you know, poster collectors, die-cast car collectors. You know, I have another channel, but I still on that stuff, but I still will show it off in this video. And game collectors, you know, I don't have a ton of games and stuff, but I just started that over the past year or so. Wrestling people that likes wrestling, old wrestling stuff, you will see a lot of that. And a little bit of everything else in between I can think of. I'm trying to look around and see anything else. It's a lot of shit. So without further ado, let's go.
The moment you have all been waiting for.
All right, as we come in the room, on the back of my door, I have the 2021. This came from a, I cut it too. It came out of a GameStop. And I used to work at the place where they threw away trash and stuff. I kept it and cut it, put it on there, especially for Kobe. And I hear that they're going to put him on the new game or something too. So that was back in 2K21. Underneath that, I have House by the Cemetery. Like I said, I might have shown some of these things off before. I have The Burning. And I have Rawhead Rex. And I got these, they're like copy printed off something, I don't know. I only paid like $4 or $5 for them a few years ago. Just something to get. I got a few other ones too. And I got them at like a antique place or something, I'm not sure. I have this big thing here with cardboard on it, and I put posters in there, and there's Scream Time. I used to have that in a frame. I need to start buying, like, every payday a frame to put ones in. I have Friday 13th Part 6 in there. I have, what else do I have in there? I'm trying to think. Shit, I don't know. I've got quite a bit of posters in there. I just can't think of. I know that. Oh, I got Commando in there. A few other ones. I even got these things from where I worked at Walmart last year with Halloween. These two little things that went on the sides, and this big thing right here that said Monsters of the Night. And had Freddy and Beetlejuice, and I don't know what they had on the other end. Chucky. I mean, it looks like they had Chucky. And I had nowhere to put it. So it's sticking in that right there with a bunch of stuff. But I do have this Jaws poster framed. It's like a Turkish or turkey or whatever. I need to dust. Maybe I should have dusted before I did this. Some things it's just hard to do, you know what I mean? I got this light up right here right now, but I'll move this out of the way. I have Nightmare on Elm Street poster up here. It's not original. It's kind of hard to see because there, I try to put the light out of the way. Got that from my buddy Scotty Slasher a few years back. Have these figures underneath it right here. Just recently got them not too long ago at Spookables. I have a Batman thing down there. I bought it at a yard sale. Let me put the light back over and show you. I don't think I've ever shown anybody this. It's pretty cool. It's like it's a comic book. 566. And I got it for like $1, I think. I don't know why. I just did, and I haven't put it on the wall yet. It's been sitting back here collecting dust. Now, this looks like a mess. It's not really. I put my stuff over here. This is what I use to when I do my videos. And I use this light right here for more lighting. And I use my ring light and stuff. But I got it plugged up to extension cord because I always put it over here and put my stuff over there. So, just have to deal with it right now. I got this Jason thing here. My son got me. It's one of them rolled up felt posters, some kind of like that. Part 5. And I have my big tower here of some cassettes. And M&M's on top. They've moved a few times in here. Like I said, I probably need to dust. They spin around a little bit. I have the original, if I can move the light out of the way again, Stallone Rambo 2 poster, which you could see all of it at one time. I had to fold the bottom of it a little bit to make it fit in because these frames are 20 by 40 and these old posters are 27 by 41. So yeah. I got some soundtracks here if you want to look at them. I've shown them off in updates and stuff. I'm not really going through and saying every single one of them or anything. I'm just going to show you this way. You can pause it. You might have to do that for a lot of things in this video and check out. I have a movie. I have one in the movie John Signs there. It's got blocked up. Got some more tapes down here. We like a little bit of everything, and most of these have come from yard sales and stuff. Trying to go through them like this, let you see them. It's full of 80s and 90s stuff, mainly. Some things I haven't even got to listen to yet because we just bought them and I put them in here. Let me take this off right here. Yeah, it's a little dusty. Spin this around. Got some more tapes here. Got a little bit of metal and Prince and soundtracks and Guns N' Roses soundtracks. A few newer soundtracks that I got. This is my old phone that I used to do videos on up until maybe a year ago. I used it for quite a while. There's some more tapes. I think all these are Wasps. Got room to grow on that. And then the last 3 right here are some Exodus tapes. If anybody likes thrash metal. But yeah. So yeah, that just sits there, and I don't know why I still got that old phone. I still got it though. Sometimes I'm beginning to think I'm a hoarder my damn self. But we'll put that back up there. Over here is like a CD tower thing. I just recently picked up all these guys. My little torch for short round, I've already lost. It's the only thing about taking them out of the packages sometimes. It fell in the floor. It had to fall. He fell in the floor. I haven't really got in behind the speaker and stuff. My dog was coming in here that night and back out, and next thing I know, I picked it up, put him back up there, and I went in the the living room, and my dog was chewing on something, and apparently she ate it. So I don't know if I think it was the torch. She might have ate the torch, but these are the new Indiana Jones figures. Some dollar stuff I had got before, some R2-D2s, and this is a Penguin figure I picked up. I'm going to sit him right there because I'm going to show this big mug off right here. When I say big mug, let me go over here real quick. I mean a big ass mug. Turtles mug. Look how big this is. I mean, this is huge. And look, you can see my hand. It's crazy. I mean, it's got great art. It's old too. It's a vintage. And you can do that and twist it all the way around. And yep. Got a movie poster ticket. Movie ticket in there. Godzilla versus King Kong there. That's from 2019. I don't even know why that's in there. But you can literally put my arm down in it. I mean, it's thick. It's a huge ass mug. I paid like 25, maybe 30 bucks for it. It's freaking huge. Used to have it with my turtle stuff, but a lot of these right here, just I bought a bunch at a Goodwill one time, just cases I can switch out other CDs and stuff. Got a Magnavox tape player that I picked up out of town when we went to Indiana once. My daughter sent me these from Florida when they came out at the Dollar Tree. We couldn't ever find them around here. They're just little tie things. And there's a little pillow she made way back in 2010. So that's that little corner of stuff when you first come in the room. I don't normally leave that light on all the time, but so I guess we're going to swing around this way. These are from Dollar Store, the Dollar Tree. Little Transformer stuff with keychains I've got hanging up. Rousey bought them for me. Was it last year or the year before last Christmas? Got some, I can't remember what size these posters are. I think 11 by 17, The Karate Kid, my favorite movie of all time. And a Weird Science. Got a Ninja Turtle clock here, which is not the right time. I need to set it. I haven't looked at it in a while, but I got that I think I got that at Goodwill. Or I might have got it at a yard sale. Some things run together on here. I do know where I got my Camp Crystal Lake sign. I bought that at that Halloween store. I said I knew, and now I can't remember. Spirit Halloween? I think that's what it's called. Yeah. And I've had that for a while. I bought that at a flea market years ago. Art thing. Me and my son at Spookables along a few years ago. I got tech decks, mostly Santa Cruz tech decks. That's what I like. These little miniature Back to the Future cars and some more tech decks. Pal Peralta. If I could find any more of them, but I can't ever find them. And that leads us into the Blu-ray shelves. All that stuff. And then there's stuff on the bottom because I don't like to leave any space with nothing in it. Which I have plenty of stuff to put stuff in. Stuff like that. So the new updated stuff I put over here before I do updates. And my little Garfield. Vintage Garfield from, I think he's got his year on him somewhere. 1983. I picked that at a yard sale for $1. Some girl named Laura used to own it at one time. He sits on top of there. On this top shelf, we have Toony Terras. Here we go, Toony Terras. I used to have these in the packages until here recently, and I had to open them up. We have Jason. We have Elvira. We have Michael Myers. We have Pennywise with his balloon. We have Scream. We have Ghostface. We have the Jaws one. We have Nosferatu. And the miner from My Bloody Valentine. Behind them we have Jason NECA figure. Another NECA figure, Leatherface. And then we have some Migos. We have Hannibal Lecter. We have Son of Frankenstein. We have the Bride of Frankenstein. And we have Frankenstein himself back there. There you go. So, on down the top of this shelf, we'll just keep on going. I just recently got this Malachi and Isaac from the Children of the Corn. They're like 3 3/4 figures. I kept them in the pack because there's knives, there's things of corn, and just too much stuff to keep up with. Sorry about the glare. Over here at some Godzilla stuff I picked up at different places. Some of it's been a yard sale and to a flea market, and some of them's been just recently opened that I picked up at a con here a few months ago. That's one of them right there, the ones with the eggs and the Mothra and stuff. And this one right here is a newer one of my holy grails that I love to have the big one of. I had them when I was a kid and stuff. And then we're into the NECA figures of the Ultimate NECA figures, black and white figures. I got Dracula so far. I've shown them in Collect 'em All videos. Frankenstein monster. And the Wolfman. And I got Darth Vader down here for shits and giggles right in front of him. I don't know why, but behind him he's got the VHSs and stuff. Pretty cool. I have some little posters that came out of MVD Rewind Collections, Blu-rays, Jack Frost, Mind Games, and Action USA. Man, that's a hoot of a movie right there. If you ain't never seen that, that's it's a crazy movie. Vinegar Syndrome stuff put out. Bram Stoker's Shadow Builder and Mortuary. And then up here, I have some more Mego stuff. I got the werewolf there, and a dude from Twilight Zone, and The Fly. And then I got all my Blu-rays. I got Jason's mask right there right there at the beginning of it. I'm not gonna go through them all, but I need to count them. I do keep up with them. I got an app on my phone. I just scan them in. I pay like $15 a year. It's a really good app. It shows the picture. It shows everything that IMDb would show. It's really cool, and it puts them in alphabetical order for you. And everything here is in alphabetical order too. Except for, I just put A's with A's, B's with B's. I don't do it every single letter like that because it drives me crazy when you get new stuff. But yeah, that's a good app to have. I have to check it out. I'll tell you later on in the video once I pause it and come back to the video because I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, I mean, it's just a ton of freaking Blu-rays and stuff, man. I mainly try to find stuff on Blu-rays more now than I can DVDs, but I do show you all the Vinegar Syndrome stuff I've got. I don't have a ton. I was supposed to be buying a lot more this year, but it didn't work out that way. An Arrow video and stuff like that, and a little bit of everything, really. It's not all horror stuff, but it goes all the way down to there. So the stuff down there on the bottom is stuff that was empty, and I just put a bunch of stuff down there. So we'll get into that here in a few seconds.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it! You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Stop it! You're acting like a child.
They're coming for you. Look, there comes one of them now.
He'll hear you.
Here he comes now. I'm getting out of here.
Johnny. Oh! No! No! Johnny! Help
So here we're going to go down here and show you this stuff. The little Jaws thing getting on the boat there. That is actually it actually goes on a fish tank. It goes in the fish tank. But I had to pick it up and put it on the shelf with my other stuff. I got a lot of Garbage Pail Kids cards here. Might go through them one other day. Some other stuff here. As you can see, I'm not going to name everything because you should know what this stuff is. That's a great box set right there. That one is too. I have a few Pops in my collection, not many. These are the 4 that I have. I actually got 5, I think, altogether. There's another one over there. And some of this stuff. And that statue right there, I love that statue. Got a good deal on that too at the time. Godzilla's being covered up by some stuff. And a Godzilla encyclopedia there. Fright Fest guide. Sign that I've had for many moons. Little rug there I found. Stiller's rug. And we're going to get down here really low on the ground. Scooby-Doo. Got that mystery van for $1 one time, I remember. Got the whole gang here. And I also have a lot of the bad guys, the villains, and a few of the rides. Plan on getting a bunch more of these guys eventually. Love these. I'm glad they finally made these. And over here, my little section of Black Series. I've got a few. Not a whole lot, but just some of my favorites. And that's basically a lot of the stuff that's on the bottom of the shelf there. As we go over here, got some autographs. Danielle Harris, Richard Brooker from Part 3, George Romero. We got Jason 1 there. Can't remember his name exactly. He's got a weird name. Captain Spaulding. A lot of people I've met's already passed away. Dude from Gremlins, Leah Thompson. He has a carded figure of Indiana Jones. That was when the Crystal Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, I think it was called. That's when that came out. Got some Aliens reaction figures here. Got a Freddy glove back there. It's kind of hard to see. Bill Moseley autograph. Kane Hodder autograph. We got the Butch Patrick one right there. And back there, you can't even see him. I need to take him out. It's Reggie Bannister. Because at one time I didn't have this and I added this stuff. So, you know, a Frankenstein poster. And this is the game center, basically. Put a lot of stuff up here and I'm really running out of room. I have a Ring King thing back here. One of them things that used to go on top of the arcade. It's actually getting blocked. Got some handhelds, Double Dragon, Centipede. This is an old football one. We have Pac-Man. Got some of these overseas, what do they call it? Famicom, I think they call them. Got some Mario stuff. That's some newer figures and stuff. Got this here recently for $1. It's one of them McDonald's meals from a long time ago. Donkey Kong, I got him for like 50 cents at a yard sale. Bunch of these other, I actually just found him and won too. And a few Mario Karts and stuff like that. We got some GameCube games and some Wii games. Some NES games. I'm not going to go through them all, but if you want to pause, you can see what I got. I don't really have nothing rare. We have some Super Nintendo too. And one of the Super Nintendo things that's got the games built in it. I can't remember exactly what they're just a mini, I guess. Got the Wii there. Got a lot of modern wrestlers down here. The Retro series and some other ones. I haven't really got a whole lot of them in a while. We have a Roddy Piper one here from They Live. I didn't open that one up. Laserdisc of Jurassic Park. Gremlins ride, along with some Jurassic Park 2 and 3 and a Batmobile rides. And there's another pop figure. I forgot. I got 6 altogether. Atari 2600 box, which I have it too, and the mini box. So yeah, that's a lot of that stuff used to be over here, but I just moved it over here recently because I had to make room. Yeah. Mega Center right here, this TV, my son gave it to me. It's one of them Emerson's. It's not a real big one, but ooh, the focus just went crazy right there. But I have everything hooked up through this bad boy right here. Still got a few places. There's old Dead Ted. And this dude, it's from Star Wars. I thought it was more of a werewolf at the time when I bought him, but we have the PlayStation 1, we have the GameCube, we have the Nintendo 64, we have the Atari 2600, and we have the Genesis, 16-bit Sega Genesis there. And down at the bottom we have a few VHS that we'll go through here in a second. Finishing out over here, I took these off the wall. These are these Garbage Pail Wrestlers. I got to find a new place to put them. There's Andre the Giant, the Stone Cold Steve Austin one with the beer keg. We have the Ultimate Warrior. And I have, of course, the Macho Man. Got a Macho Man box set right there, too. Really cool. Andre the Giant's Princess Bride figure. Some random Star Wars stuff just there with my old stereo, my Switch box. Some Atari games if you want to pause them. I got that right there. You can pause that and check that out. PlayStation 1 games don't have a whole lot. Sega only have 2. And a few things are here. Some NASCARs. This is going into my new channel, basically, my Diecast Johnny. I'll have the link in the bottom if you're interested in checking that out. A bunch of cars here. And some old cases from 1981 with a lot of the old rides. And some new stuff, Fast and Furious cars, Jaws car I just recently got. Mario Brothers. Bunch of cool stuff here. Some more random Lucy's. Freddy's Dead, the Final Nightmare. Got that poster there. And right here, I think this McFarlane made this a few years back. King Kong with his big stand. Some other things that I just found in the trash. Random fake generic wrestler VCR here. Sony, works real good. And down the VHS right here. All of them are full with VHS too, and some cassette tapes on top. And an old case on the bottom. I gotta find somewhere else to put that thing. And then the King Kong poster. I got it at a yard flea market about 2 years ago. And I got a ECW ring I made. There's a case for X-Men figures. There's the Raw ring I customized. There's that big old trunk I tell you about. Stone Cold Steve Austin there, and some figures and card that I have to go through. Who wants to see some horror VHS? Lighting's not always the best, but here we go. A Legacy of Horror. All these are my clamshells that won't fit over there. Here's the MPIs. Die Sister Die. I did get rid of a bunch of VHS, but I kept these. These are some of my favorites. Don't Look in the Basement. Frankenstein, 1980. This one's pretty rare, I hear. Slaughter High. I mean, Slaughter Hotel. Why did I say Slaughter High? I think there is a Slaughter High, though. Dracula's Great Love. And Kiss of the Tarantula. Let's see what else I got going on down here. I bought this at a Goodwill. Got all my remotes and stuff back here behind that, and this little thing for all my games and stuff, so kind of block it away. Over here some more tapes. We got spare parts. I always loved that. It's not that great of a movie though, but Night Train to Terror. I can't talk today. Then we have Ben, the old rat movie. We have Feast for the Devil. Satan's Cheerleaders. This is probably one of the best flea market finds I've ever found. Probably about 6 years ago, I found it for 50 cents. It's a crazy movie too. Crazy. This next one's a bootleg. I don't have the original, but hey, it's good enough. Attack of the Beast Creatures. If you've seen that movie, you know what I'm talking about. It don't really have to have the original for that one. And we have Christopher Lee and Dracula, Prince of Darkness. Hammer collection. So yeah, that's all my clamshell favorites that I kept. I got rid of a lot of stuff that you can find on DVD and stuff and Blu-rays, but I mean some of this you can too, but these are something about clamshells and stuff. I just love them. And let's go through them VHS. Well, first we got some tapes still yet. This is some rap stuff I've got. Not gonna go through every bit of it, just gonna scroll down and let you see. Most of this stuff has been bought at flea markets, yard sales, antique booths. Few eBay purchases on there, not much. And then we got a little mixture of everything here, just like that other one. A little bit of everything. But we did find quite a bit at yard sales last few years. That police one I found at a Goodwill. Yeah, we like a little bit of everything, as you can see. Have this Dawn of the Dead. I did keep it. Didn't want to get rid of it. It's my favorite zombie movie of all time right there. I'm going to set that up here. We got a Vincent Price bust. I found that in the trash too. I used to work at a recycling place, and I found that in the trash one day. Crazy. Put that up there too. Two random cars down there. Let's kind of go through this stuff. We have some Metallica. We got some cartoon stuff. Nothing on that one. Move some of these cars here. It's just some oddball stuff, man. Really some oddball stuff. Especially like that Dancing Grannies. I found that at a flea market a few years ago. I actually had a video of that. I think it's one of them thrifting videos I did. I had to get these three right here, the first three, because it's my favorites there. And some more Metallica stuff. Vanilla Ice, the Ninja Rap. So I'll put that back down here. Put that right here. Put these cars back to back, or maybe I'll put one over there. There we go. Then I have a little bit of, well, I got, that's damn, what do you call that? Charles Bronson. Shit, I don't know. I got a lot of football stuff. I liked a lot of the NFL films and stuff. I watched a lot of that growing up. Even got a head cleaner. 2 of them. I found them too at the yard sales. And a bunch of more basketball stuff, football stuff. Even Bigfoot in action. Found a lot of these at Goodwills and stuff over the years. Watched just about every one of them, I believe. As soon as I got them. Oh, Lord, let's get down here. I gotta get in the flow. Here's some more sports stuff. Found all these too at Goodwills. At one time, man, I was finding a killer bit of Goodwill stuff. But it was always out of town. It wasn't at our local one. Feel free to pause. Now this is the good stuff here. Trying to collect all these. There's like 30 some of them. These pretty good set right here though to get. I've got quite a bit. So far started. And then the 3 that I showed you earlier that was up there. The Dracula, the Frankenstein, and the Wolfman one. Let's see. Oh, then we go to this. Oh yeah, we got the old Halloweens. I did keep them from the collection. There's a Godzilla trailer thing here I just added here recently. And all these are my favorites right here. Got all them from my buddy Scotty, except for part 3 I ended up getting off of Jason at Spookables. This is all Dracula stuff, man. It's on a kick there for a while. I can't hardly find too many of them now. There's a few of them that came off a line, I ain't gonna lie. But and then a few of them I found in the wild. Bunch of that last one there, Dracula Saves the World. It's pretty rare. Let's move that car case out of the way. And then there goes the Godzilla tapes. I got every single Godzilla movie, the first 25 that were ever released. Whoops. And that's what sucks about these things. They come out right there. I'm just set that to the side right now. Every one that's been released on VHS, the first 25. You can pause your stuff if you want to and check all these titles out. I got every one of them from Cyber Ray 1976 a few years back, except for one. This is Dracula 2000. I ended up buying it online. And there's the bottom row. Just some randomness. I love these movies. Hot Stuff 2, I always loved that one. Flash Gordon. And I think I don't have nothing in that one, so I have a little bit of room to grow. And that is all the VHS. I had at one time over probably 300 or 400. I'm only down to maybe 80. Somewhere around there, I don't know. But that is this side of the room. And the rest of that side that you have already saw. And right now I'm just going to go ahead and show you the big bean bag in the middle. This takes up a lot of freaking room. Let me go back in here and show you how freaking full it takes, how much it takes. It takes a lot of the room up. It is one huge bean bag. I needed a bean bag for my big ass. That right there is basically just when I play games or something, helps set up once you sit in it, but it is very comfortable. Cost me like 150 bucks. Whew. Yeah. It's a beast. You got stuff in it right there. But yeah. It takes up a lot of room. Sometimes I regret even getting it because it takes up so much freaking room. But next is that side of the room with all the loose figures. My pegboard for my Hot Wheels collection. My posters, DVDs over there. In boxes, of course. And then we have the stereo, the old classic stereo, records, CDs. And finishing up the room with Dawn of the Dead.
When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
As I once said, I have my DVDs put in these boxes here. Yeah, it's a shame to some people, but I have them all down here. And eventually I'll get them out again one day. I have a light box up here. And some other little things. I got Kobe and the little stands and stuff. I put stuff on for pictures. But yeah, I got a little light box. A little round table thing for some videos and stuff I've done. Posters. Yeah. I've even got some that I've not even opened up yet. These are 3 Mario posters from the Mario movie. I use this table for my videos sometimes. I use them for every video on my diecast channel. And then we go into the figures. Got all the lights on. We're not going to go through every single one of these. But I have Ghostbusters stuff up here. I have Batman Beyond, Terminator figures, RoboCop figures. More of the Ghostbusters stuff. Some Universal Monsters stuff. That's basically it on that one. Up here on the very top, I We got Batman, Morticia, Street Sharks, and Aliens mixed in with Dick Tracy figures. Got the old Ric Flair back there, Garbage Pail card. One of them, it's like a 4x6 Rambo thing with some Casper. Got this big old thing up here at the top. Goes with Dick Tracy. Got Predators. More Batman and more Dick Tracy's. Case for the Galoob figures with the big Sting. So yeah, that's the top. And that's for the LJN ones right there. We go over here, got the newest to the collection here, opening up. Lost in Space figures. I only got 4 of them. But I have plenty of turtles. All these are vintage turtles. A lot of them was found at flea markets for like $1. I know I keep saying that, but I found a lot of these for $1. And just a few other dollars, except for this one. Yeah, I spent the most money on that one. But from $1 to $5 usually. None of them's all complete or anything, but you're kind of running out of room. I need to do something with that shelf. Down here, we've got Hasbro wrestlers. Oh, Lord. I think old Hacksaw fell over back there. I got to stand him up. I don't have a ton. I used to have a lot of them at one time, but I got rid of a lot of them. When we even got Batman and Catwoman down here, I got them everywhere. Got some start lineup figures back here. Down at the next level, more start lineup figures. Mostly from the 80s and 90s. We got the Rambo figures. From the Freedom Force cartoon. A little small collection of Motu here. I just pick one up every so often. Over here's really small mini shelf. I got California Raisins. And some other little things like this. My Battle Beast. Got a great deal on them a few years ago. I got Muscle Men up here. And other little PVC figures. Older ones and stuff. And a bunch of Smurfs that I picked up this past summer. I'm going down here to more wrestling. This is WCW Galoob and AWA wrestling figures. And a Rocky figure back there that I've got on card in a big old case. Then we go on over here. And that's Jurassic Park. They're all talking to them. And I got mask stuff mixed in here. Stuff I picked up. Most of this stuff came from 80s toys. I think every bit of it did. The mask stuff. Then I have big Commando figure and a Turbo Man I found at a yard sale. A Lex Luger that goes with that Ric Flair and Sting up there. A Macho Man lunchbox my son bought me. And some LJNs. Wrestling figures. The old Captain Lou fell over. I gotta fix him. And then the very bottom shelf. Down here. Another lunchbox. And some more LJNs. And thumb wrestlers. Over to the wall. These is now the diecast collection on this pegboard. I'm not going to go over a whole lot with it. Just Hot Wheels and Matchbox and Johnny Lightning and stuff like that. Got some Monster Jam stuff back here. Most of them are Gravedigger. Got a Scareglow figure right here. One of the newer ones. Got a Blue Blazer figure on card. And I have a Riddler from Batman Forever. And there's that trunk that I thought about getting into, but I'm not. I got some ECW figures in there. And some more modern wrestling figures. Not a whole lot. So yeah. I don't know how many figures I got, but got quite a bit right there. Posters, oh boy. I got this. This is an old store. I don't know if you have it wherever you're watching this video, but it was a Hills department store bag that I had put on plastic, not plexiglass, but saran, some kind of wrap stuff. I don't know. It's hard to, I can't think of it right now, to preserve it, that I found when I worked at Goodwill. I got a bunch of these. I've always, let me get up here and show these off. Bunch of these used to come with the LJN wrestling figures back in the day. I got a bunch of them. Corporal Kirshner, Special Delivery Jones, Bobby Heenan, Junkyard Dog. I think I've got about every one of these too, the actual figures. Elizabeth, except for her. Hillbilly Jim, Macho Man, Jake the Snake, Roddy Piper, and then I don't have Andre either though. So there's only 2 of them that I don't have. So yeah, there's plenty more of them to get if I ever come across them. They're really hard to find though. Some more posters. These are little skinny posters. Happy birthday to me. I've showed that in a video before. Got a few of these. Nighthawk, War Games, got a Kiss poster. I think that's from the 80s, 86, 87, somewhere around there. Blacklight poster that I used to have hanging up. I have a Pac-Man poster that I used to have hanging up too. Hello Mary Lou, Prom Night 2. It's a bigger poster. And 10 Cloverfield Lane. Can't hardly get in there to see them all real good, but yeah, you know, it's kind of hard to get in there and see them, but. And then the Mario posters, the new ones, I don't know why I picked up, but I did. I don't even have in frames. I've got so many other posters that I don't have in frames yet either. So, yeah. That's just me. And basically that's it. I mean, if you want to get in the closet, I got some Mutilator poster there, Pieces poster, and some things that came out of a Blu-ray set of Rocky set that I previously just got. Well, I've had for a while. Got some vintage Dracula figure there on the right with one from a Dollar Tree, Creature from Black Lagoon. They're made by Remco. And then the Wolfman from the Dollar Tree, and the Mummy, got a poster over here. Well, not a poster, but a picture that my daughter drew for me. Elvira, Ricky Steamboat's autograph. Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. Another painting thing that I got printed off that's pretty cool. Playing with the LJNs while watching WrestleMania 6. And in the closet, well, then we're going over to here, but the closet is just got clothes and a bunch of stuff stored up in there, and I got a lot of bubble wrap and everything down there. Over here I've got some my Stomper collection. I picked up 2 or 3 here recently. Got the Darth Maul head, the Dawn of the Dead. It's not original though. Got some of these guys back here. The reaction figures, Cliff Burton, and guy from Anthrax, Eddie and Bailoff. A bunch of CDs and stuff that I'm not going to go through. But I do have some. I'll just show you like this and you can pause it. You can see what I got. Because it's just, the video's already too damn long. A bunch of Friday 13th soundtracks there. Yeah, the video's getting way too long and I'm just got to do it like this. Because it's going to be so damn long as it is right now. And I just recently got this to put my records and stuff in. I don't have a ton of records, but this is the record player on top. Old stereo I got from my buddy. I got the speaker around the corner. I had 2 speakers to it, but I blew one of them. I guess we can go through some more cassette tapes. I've got some soundtracks here. Pull it out like this and show you like this if you want to pause it and see what's in there. I'll give you a few seconds. All these are soundtracks. A lot of them's bought at yard sales, believe it or not. And there's some more soundtracks. I think I got one in there, a Pulp Fiction from online, but all the rest of them basically came from yard sales. I was racking up there about a year ago. It's a 5 CD changer. Oh, sorry about that. And stereo tape decks here. And I got more tapes down here. I'm just gonna go up close like this and you can see what I got. A little mixture of everything. Actually, I might even have some doubles down here, I believe. Of some things. And get the focus to come in. Come on. Yeah, I even got New Kids on the Block. I don't know why, but I found it. And I think all these soundtracks are doubles, I believe. Or some of them are. I think I got one or two. Some sleeves and stuff for records. And I've got this thing that goes both sides here. I got this at a Goodwill. And we're going to dig into that next. Sorry about my finger getting in the way. Yeah. Most of this stuff's hard rock and metal. Get to zoom in here. Some stuff, a bunch of Kiss ones. Alice Cooper. Anthrax. Some more Wasp stuff, which I got doubles of. Metallica. Bon Jovi. Damn, I got gas this morning. Sorry, guys. This video has been filmed in 3 different parts over 3 different days. Got a bunch of these at an antique place here one time. A bunch of compilations and stuff. Yeah, a lot of stuff to go through. And that's some, we're going to open this up. I got a few comics in here, not a whole lot, just some horror stuff. And some little books like Masters Universe stuff I put in here. Don't have nowhere else to put it. Haunted book of Mickey and them, King Kong, Kiss. Got a back to a turtle figure, World's Finest. A bunch of Unexpected. And the Frankenstein monster. And then I've got some, if I can get it to go. What the hell's wrong? Oh, okay. The Famous Monster stuff. I ain't got but 2 of them. I got some records. As you see, I got some mixture of everything. I'm just going to go through it. I'm not going to... I got some soundtracks and some rock. Most of the stuff's all original except for that first one. These are all... oh, geez, they call it. And this one's not. That's a newer one. But I got a lot from flea market, yard sales, and some online. This one here is not real new, I don't think. Or real old, I should say. That's a pretty cool one. I found it at flea market. Some I got on Whatnot too. This is a newer one. All the rest, most of the ones I've got are vintage ones. I don't got too many new releases, except for that one. And that one's new too. Then I got my video disc of Friday the 13th 1, 2, 3, and 4. Always looking for number 5. They only made the first 5 on that. But that's my little record collection. Not a whole lot. I just buy some every so often. I'm getting an itch again to get some. It costs so damn much, man. It's expensive. And then I got this thing up here. My son had just bought me for, was it Father's Day? Yeah. The new Jurassic World movies. And that's it. That is the whole entire room that people have been asking me about for a while. My little room filled with tons and tons of stuff. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry I couldn't go slower on some things, but this video is long enough. It's going to take forever to upload to YouTube. Hopefully it doesn't crash. But yeah, that's it, me in a nutshell here. Movies, games, music, and toys, and more toys. That's Movie John. This is Movie John, and I'm always filming.